But like, I cannot tell you how much it sucked for me to like meet people like who know who I am, by the way. Like prior to the event, they were looking forward to meeting me, and it's like I had no idea what they looked like. So I feel like it would just be like a random person that approaches me and be like, "Oh, hey, what's up?" And then I read their name tag, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, I know who you are. What's up, dude?" Like, trust me, it's probably more awkward for people who are known to meet people who may or may not be recognized immediately. What do you think I look like? I think you look like a beautiful person. Thanks for the good luck, Armin. But I have no issue talking to anybody as long as they're not just trying to be a dick. Generally speaking, people shouldn't be afraid, because most people who are streamers, or people like that, they're extremely friendly. Thanks for the safe answer. You're welcome, dude. Thanks for the good luck, Ambien. I mean, I'm a nerdy boy too, so you're not alone in that regard. I mean, I definitely do get that sensibility of like, oh my god, it's actually him in person, or her in person, like whoever you're talking about in context, but... Because, I mean, I used to feel that way, but then I just kind of went up to people if I recognize them and say like, hey, yo, X-person, how's it going? And just have like a little conversation with them. Streamers tend to love that. I'd say like 9 out of 10 people who are streamers to that degree, they wouldn't mind being like, hey, what's up? And just having like a little talk. Wow. Yo, Bizabing, thank you very much for the 6 months. And yo, Arsoval, sorry if I botched that, thank you very much for the sub as well, man. As for both of you, welcome to the Mist Continent, and enjoy my emotes you can use on Twitch for the next 30 days still. And thank you very much for the 6 months, Bizabing, and enjoy your Aqua Wayfinder badge, looking snazzy. And thank you for the good luck, of course, hope you're doing well tonight. Thanks for the good luck, Lucian Star. It's another big reason why I like GDQs, the chance to meet up with people you know already, or even potentially meet new people if you go to the same event that that other person's going to. And I know there's a decent amount of people who I've talked to online, but I haven't actually met yet in person, and I'm looking forward to seeing them all, so... I'm hoping to be able to go to GDQs, like, super frequently, but it's like, I can't predict the future, so... Like, I'd like to go to a GDQ where I'm not actually running, because then I feel like I'm not as obligated to go, so I can just enjoy my time more there. I would have gone last GDQ, like the one before this one, but a lot of personal stuff came up towards the end of last year, so I had to bail out. But I mean, aside from events like that coming up, I'd like to go to GDQs as much as I could. I've become less, what's the word, uncomfortable, I suppose, being around people. I used to be super weird feeling, like, around a lot of people, but in the last, like, 2 years or so, I've learned to just kind of embrace a little bit more and just be more of an outgoing person. I used to be extremely introverted, and now I feel a reasonable bit outroverted. I don't know if that's actually what the word is. But I mean, Twitch has kind of changed just my overall demeanor, I would say. I was kind of just this introverted, nerdy white kid. And now I am an outroverted, nerdy white kid, so... Oh, it's extrovert, okay. Yeah, no one ever talks about the opposite of introvert, so... Wow, I'm surprised I hit that shadow, actually. Oh no, I'm actually Asian. That's why I play my games in Japanese sometimes. I'm trying to learn English right now, though. though, so I'm giving 3 English a shot. I used to be black and white. Only the old viewers will know about that from 2017. I had black and white webcam for 6 months, and then I raised enough funds to get a better webcam, so I started using color. That was actually, ever since I came back to streaming at the start of 2017, that was the very first thing I upgraded, was my webcam. Oh yeah, people can definitely be tiring. I try my best not to be that person that goes on and on forever, because I feel like I actually talk too much when I'm like really into something. Like when I did that race with Ninten and Crispy, I felt so bad because I felt like I was talking over them like half the time. It's just like I need to not do that. I just have so much shit to say in the moment sometimes. I just like I just don't shut up. Although I suppose it's kind of hard to gather that when you can't really see the person and don't know if they're about to speak, and also like lag between connections and when they hear you, when you hear them and stuff. So I guess I give myself a little bit of credit. That's just kind of hard to know when to just not talk for a bit. That was actually pretty good. Yo, Royal, what's up, dude? That was the most unconventional way ever that I've done my fucking equips. I feel like I get that because of my YouTube history, because I used to be a Let's Player. I mean, some days I still am. But I was very much the informative type of Let's Player, and I'm just used to talking a lot and going into detail on a bunch of different stuff. That's why I like when I play KH1, because I can educate people on stuff they might be a little bit iffy about. I do have that, Chief, but I've been using a different AFK screen. Like, I literally just have my webcam without me there, so it just looks like an empty chair that's talking and playing. Like, this is the one I think you're talking about, but this is like the one I usually use now. That's annoying. So it's like I'm not actually here, I'm just like a ghost. It's spooky. Probably eventually Cambion. I just don't know when I'll actually make that, because there's still modifications being done to it right now. I want to make sure when I do the tutorial that it's as up to date as it can be. Because, I mean, every speedrun tutorial gets outdated eventually. It's just that KH1 has had a little bit of an overhaul recently with other people running it, so...
Here goes!
I mean, sometimes I get like that too. Like, I just purely focus on the run when I know I need to be focused, but I feel like once I'm familiar enough with any game that I play, I can usually have a conversation and, you know, just talk about whatever while I'm doing stuff. There's like a level of autopiloting that can be done once you're familiar enough with it. But I do understand that it is hard to get to that level of comfort whenever you're doing stuff like that. It isn't a bad thing if people are more focused than others, it's just a matter of finding something that works well for you, but as well as being a speedrunner, I also remind myself I'd like to be as much of a streamer as I can, and that's why I like to talk as much as I can whenever I have stuff on my mind. All good, Ix. Take care, man. Thanks for watching. Have a good night, dude. How have runs been? Kinda mediocre. I just got a 245 a little while ago, so not bad. I really want another improvement, but I have my work cut out if I want that to happen, so gotta keep working harder at it. It would be beginner mode, because 1FM beginner is probably the most ran category, and I've had people say in the past they'd really like to see, or they'd like to see a tutorial from me going into detail about every small thing that I usually like think about when I do runs, to get a little bit of an insight on what I think, or like what goes through my mind when I run KH1. But there are pretty good tutorials that do exist currently. I hate when that happens. Yo, Diddy XC, what's up, dude? Yeah, I didn't really do a tutorial so much as just my thoughts on when I'm doing the run, like what to look for. I'll do like an in-depth tutorial probably at some point, but just haven't obviously gotten around to doing that yet.
Stream! Nice one, Sora! Water! I know what it is! Yeah, you got him! Back off! Doing great, Sora!
Oh, I thought that was it. Obligation in 2019. Still though, congrats on that, by the way. I hope everything's been going well since then. I still need to learn the timing on that particular attack when I use water. This is really bad when you don't block that. Ooh, eyes emoji. That wasn't as good as I thought it would be.
Water! Try this! That's right! Yeah, that's it! Yeah!
If I didn't get bopped for free during like half that fight, I would have saved a lot of time there, but oh well.
Yeah! Yeah!
We need to get to the top of the mountain and stop Hades.
What?
Guess now we know why the river's flooded.
Even though this is like one of the easiest movement things in the entire game, I can't help but feel nervous because it feels like you're lower than you actually are. And obviously if you're too low, you don't clear the thing, so it's just kind of like, please be high enough. Because if your height's bad and you fall, that is not good. That is very not good. It's one of the worst ways to lose time in this world, is by not clearing that. Yo, massive. Yeah, I saw E3. I thought Nintendo's showcase was pretty good. Square's showcase was mediocre apart from FF7 and FF8 reveal, like remaster. It's kind of hard to win E3 with one game, to be honest. If we're talking about the high point of E3, FF7 Remake definitely was that, but I don't think they had a better showcase just because of FF7. Pretty good candidate, though. Unfucking dude. I can't believe that can actually hit you after it dies. That seems so stupid. It really just depends what you actually care about, really. Like, if Square Enix is the... Not to say that that's your specific case, but it's like... If people don't have, like, a Switch or anything, it's like, what incentive do you have to care about what Nintendo does? Kind of thing, you know? I'm someone who has a PS4, will probably get a PS5, and also currently has a Switch that was actually donated to me, and I'm very thankful for that. So I kind of feel obligated to see what Nintendo's doing, because I mean, I have the hardware to play whatever they're making. It fluctuates, massive, but it's expected to be around noontime on the 27th Eastern Time. I've been a Nintendo. I was a Nintendo kid for like, what's it called? Like 16 years before I really got into Sony again. so I mean, it's kind of hard for me not to feel somewhat attached to it.
So long.
But I can definitely name you, like, Breath of the Wild 2, Link's Awakening. I'm not really as big on Smash as I used to be, but the Banjo reveal was really sick. Luigi's Mansion 3 looked pretty good. Like, just a decent amount of things that happened at Nintendo's conference felt really nice, so I think they did the best presentation overall. Dude, what the fuck? Oh my... Huh? Dude, what? Goofy, get off my fucking ride! What are you doing, man? Oh my god, he stole my flow motion. Mad.
Here's our ticket up.
How are we supposed to get up there?
We'll have to climb up, but what'll we use for footholds?
It should be around noontime on the 27th. It's bound to fluctuate anyway, because the GDQ schedule always does with how long runs actually end up taking. So it should be around noontime regardless. You knew they were gonna do something with Doug, considering that's his last name, and I'm very happy.
Come on, faster! Come on, hurry!
That's kind of shitty.
Stream! Water!
Considering the shenanigans that happened during that, not a bad time loss. That was pretty fast. Nothing's ever gonna beat that Sonic Blade I used to get up to him immediately, though, like at the start of the second phase. So unless I have that, I can't best segment. I'm actually not gonna go second for him. I don't think it matters for this. Yeah, it's meant to display the schedule in your time zone, but I don't know why people are getting that issue. That's kind of weird. Maybe they're doing like some last minute things and it's screwing up the projection for that. I have no idea. Because the event is happening in like less than a week, so maybe they're doing like some science on the website. Yeah, dude. Science. That's what it's called when you edit websites, right?
Gotcha! Thunder! Bye! Yes! Bye! Gotcha! Bye! Strike! Gotcha!
All good, ZXC. Take care, man. Thank you for the good luck. I haven't really watched the cutscenes for a while, so I don't know. First time I played it, it didn't really bother me that much. The dialogues, though, that I hear every so often in the worlds, it does get grating after a while, definitely. First time playing, I don't think it was off. After hearing it multiple times, I can start to see why people might think that way. I remember one time when the 2FM run was happening at GDQ, I told everyone on the TeamSpeak to message me, and like literally 20 people messaged me because I fell asleep, and I actually woke up from that. That was a pretty good time. That was like 4 years ago, though. I can't believe I got that in time.
Yeah! Try this! Yeah! Hop on! Go! Yes! 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 Go! Yes! Go! Yes! 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 Go! Make 'em fly!
Wow, so many of them survived, dude, what the fuck? That's gonna be weird now, because I don't have second form to change into. It's gonna be a little peculiar, because the way that worked out, that was slow. Yo, Sephi, what's up, dude?
You see any lucky emblems?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think my only concern at this point is I might run out of second form during the mansion fight. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. I'm not sure where my gauge is on that right now. It's halfway. Yeah, that's a little bit problematic. If I'm really fast, it shouldn't matter, but that is a little bit concerning, so I have to be careful. May want to not do the usual strat here.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm not going to. Fuck that.
Gosh, they're not making it easy for us.
So long.
I thought you asked how the mods first found my stream initially, unless I read that wrong.
I see it. That building up ahead.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I feel like this is gonna sound bad. I feel like a lot of the mods that I had just asked for it when chat was a little bit like riled up, and I said, "Fucking man, you're here a lot. I'll let you have it." But at the same time, they proved to be good mods either way, so I didn't really do anything with it after that. I can name at least a couple mods that was the case though. No, it's all good, Sophie. I was actually just talking about maybe I should add like 1 or 2 more. Oh, I didn't get that. I want to go back into this keyboard. Just because it never hurts to have... Well, I guess it does hurt to have too many mods, but I definitely don't think my channel is an example of that. Like, maybe I should mod like 1 person who I know is here all the time, like no matter what. Or at least almost all the time, anyway. Really? Lame. It's kind of funny because I think I've been live almost this entire time and there's been no mods and chat's actually been like really civilized, so it didn't even like cross my mind until someone pointed that out like maybe 30 minutes ago, an hour ago. Which is always a good sign either way. That means even without mods around, nothing dumb is happening.
Let's see if there's more.
If anything, it's more of a compliment to my actual chat, because that means that there's no really dumb shit happening. And I do agree. I feel like I have a little bit of, like, a stern grasp of it as far as making sure I allow / not allow certain things. And I'm just gonna be like friendly and remind people like, hey, you probably shouldn't do this thing, just as like a little heads up. And people usually comply, which I appreciate. Like, the worst that usually happens is like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was, like, overstepping a thing there. And I'm like, oh, no, you're good, dude. Just want you to know that. And then, like, we never talk about it ever again. We wait for mods before being bad. How polite.
Hey, Sora.
It all makes sense now.
Hey, Sora. I got a tip for you.
I love you guys. You're all pretty cool. This angle might be bad.
Let's see.
Oh shit, it actually worked.
Let's see.
Damn it, why did I quit out of it? That's stupid. I thought I was at a really weird point with that, so I didn't bother with it. And then it showed that I could take the picture like the second I quit out of it, and I got salty. At least that made up for it. Yo, and Bloops, thank you very much for the sub. Welcome to the Mist Continent, and enjoy my emotes you can use on Twitch for the next 30 days. Greatly appreciate it. Hope you're doing well tonight. Oh my god, they all spread out. No, please. This is probably not good. This might be okay, actually. Let's see. Are you the last one? No. Are you the last one? Okay. That could have been worse, but still. They spread out so much, and I couldn't kill, like, fucking any of them. I usually like to wait until the next wave spawns to use that water Za. Just so I have a higher chance of getting more enemies trapped in it, but I feel like I didn't have much of a choice in that moment, so... Whatever, man. It'd be like that sometimes. Yes, any DLC Keyblade is not allowed. So, Midnight Blue, Starlight... Any others, like, out there that are DLC specific, you're not allowed to use it. But in New Game Plus, I think it's allowed. I actually don't know, like, what the specifics of it are. Yo, Jem, what's up, man? Thank you for the good luck. I'm doing pretty well tonight, thank you for asking. Oathkeeper is gonna be in a free update? When do you get it, or do you, like, start with that shit? I actually have not heard of that yet, if that's true. Is that gonna come with, like, the Remind DLC thing later this year? Where did he go? He, like, went to the Shadow Realm. Dude, this fucking mech just like fucking disappeared. That was freaky. Interesting. That's kind of the reason I want to go away from 3 a little bit in the next few months, because I'm not sure what's going to happen to the
Well, I'm
game
kinda
once that
worried about our
actually
new
gets
friends.
implemented. So, I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I'm pretty sure they said after 2019 they're not going to be doing anything else with 3, so... I guess once all those are said and done, we won't have to really worry about it. Interesting. I actually had no idea they were doing Oathkeeper. Shows you how much I've actually looked into the fucking DLC thing. Excuse me. I'm like having a hiccup at the same time as I'm talking. No, it's fine. If that's public information, then that's my bad for not knowing about that. Thought I would have, like, I'm surprised that's the first time someone's mentioned it, actually, so I guess maybe everyone just assumed, well, no shit, dude, if you looked at the DLC, you would obviously know about that. So that's a little interesting, though. I guess if they showed it off, I wasn't paying, like, any fucking attention to it, so my bad. I must have not been paying attention when it was being utilized, then. I was more fixated on the whole Luxord, what is your role bullshit.
Is this it? Come.
I actually almost went into that fight without doing this menu, that would have been bad. This fight went really south last time, so hopefully we don't get a repeat of that.
Keep going, Sora.
Not the best start.
almost there. You think there's a way to hit it from far away? Come on,
Perhaps
Sora.
if we use the cannons on those mechs.
Okay, that was pretty good. Thankfully, the second half of that fight is what's actually important, so I'll take that. But last time, the blue mech, like, absolutely destroyed me, so I was paranoid about that. Yeah, UFO is very annoying. If the game just wants to, you can lose, like, 30 seconds, just because fuck you. Blue mech doesn't want you to go
Rex
fast.
was in the video game section.
But he cooperated, so can't complain too much.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's still a bunch of theories about, like, what character is actually, like, doing what. That we haven't, like, fully learned about. Like, I know Demix and Luxord are still a little bit mysterious compared to the rest of the group, but... I don't know. I guess we'll eventually find out, but I don't know if I'm gonna like it. Oh, shit. I don't think Demix is mom. That would be very surprising if he was. That'd be, like, I mean, I guess whatever, man, but they're making, like, the most, like, character, like, be the big bad guy and all this. It just doesn't seem right, you know? This guy is a fuck. I hate him. That could have been, like, so fast, but he just did not cooperate at the end. If Demix was, like, related to Mom, then fine, but if he is Mom, then just whatever, dude. I would not, like, this is saying something, but it's like, that's the moment I'm just like, yeah, I don't fucking care about the story anymore. You're seriously gonna tell me that Demix is, like, the end-all, be-all of the fucking hierarchies of shit? Like, no way. What the fuck?
Come on, fellas.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Sora!
You literally pick, like, the least likely to be Master of
must be the window
Masters
Sarge mentioned.
from that organization.
Yeah.
It's so fucking weird to think about.
Yeah. 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 Thank you. Heal. Yeah.
I guess not least likely as far as mannerisms and stuff, but I mean, like, who would actually find Demix to be threatening? You know what I mean? I mean, I guess that one fight in KH2 was kind of rough, but I mean, come on. The only thing with that, though, is they've said, like, he hasn't returned yet, quote-unquote, in one of the secret reports.
Hey, there's some over
Which would
there.
mean that if Demix was Master of Masters, he would have already returned, I think. So I think it might just be a completely new character. That's kind of bad. That guy's still alive. It's fine, though. I don't know. Theorizing KH is, like, writing Nomura's story for him, so I don't think we should do it, so he can figure it out himself. Oh, I would have completely missed that guy if I didn't check around. See, the bad thing is Nomura's gonna see this theorizing of Demyx being mom, and he's gonna do like a massive debated to everyone who thinks that. Where it's like leading up to being Demyx until like the last moment that's just something completely different. We live in a time and age where Nomura could actually see the shit we're talking about. That's a little freaky. Nomura is actually lurking. Exposed. Damn it, almost a 51. Fuck. Still pretty good though, but man. I've had some pretty decent starts today, man. I'm happy about that. Yo, Spellweaver, what's up, dude? Corona's really been giving me a hard time lately, though. Like, this world has become, like, my most feared in recent history, which is kind of strange to think about. Because I think Corona's like the easy part of early game, but it just has not gone my way today. Was Gucci? Nice, man. Generally speaking, if you have an incline that's going upwards, it's a lot easier to do them. If you don't have, if it's not like a completely flat ground or it's an incline upwards, then you can't do it. And inclines tend to change all over the place in this game, so if you can't chain them very frequently, it's just kind of strange to get the timing for it. I don't really know how to describe it, it's just kind of a timing thing, and you just get a feel for it after a while. But generally speaking, you really shouldn't try to chain air slides unless you have an incline that's going upwards, because you're going to drop it like all the time otherwise. It's near impossible to keep air slide chain going if you don't have an incline going upwards. I've actually seen someone let me know that it's possible to dodge roll in the air under weird circumstances, but it's like frame perfect, and it's not practical at all, but it's funny looking. I've had it happen to me once when I was trying to air slide like really rapidly, and I actually just did a dodge roll in midair. A little funky there. Like, see, there's an incline here, so you're more prone to getting air slide chains like that.
Careful, Rapunzel. I will. Thunder! Back off! Back off!
They need a tower.
Back off! Wing! Back off! Nice! Back off! Back off! Take this! Back off! Back off! Storm! Back off! Yeah! Storm! Back off! Back off!
That's kind of bad.
Down they go! Now's our chance! Back off!
353, not very good. It's about 5 to 10 seconds slower than I'd like it to be. It's good though, because that just means more development. Like, this game was developed a lot more. Like, it's speedrun-wise, the development for the game has been insane the last couple of months.
Dandelions!
Like, during April and May, people found a lot of consistent shit that makes this game just better to run.
Look!
Any frame-perfect tricks in KH? I believe the gummy skips actually are, but don't quote me on that.
Rapunzel's calling you!
All right.
Hello, Jax. I'm doing very well. How about you, dude? Sorry I wasn't around for Father's Day yesterday, but happy to have you here now. Does IRG count as frame perfect? Does it? I don't even know.
Of course there had to be nobodies.
What? We've never seen this kind before.
Blaze! So long! Nice!
I'm gonna pretend that Fyraza killed like 5 of them, so I don't feel like an idiot.
Fire! Fire! I really don't like what that guy said.
Yeah, we better find Rapunzel before he does.
Never thought there would be a problem in a KH game where you target an enemy from too far away. But lo and behold, it definitely is a problem. Because I made sure I got as far as I could before I did the thing to get extra distance with an attack, and he still went backwards to the enemy that was like 20 feet away from me.
We've got company. I think I see something.
They can climb walls?
They can climb walls?
Yeah, dude, who the fuck could actually climb walls in this universe? It's crazy.
Yeah, it's way more cheerful out here.
Uh-huh. Now where's Rapunzel?
No, wrong way. Go back. Man, sloppy. Sometimes you get like that itch to do a little bit of fancy movement that you've never practiced, and it like never fucking pays off.
Would you look at this?
I am not a believer in trying strats you've never successfully done before outside of practice, so generally not the best idea when it really doesn't matter anyway.
The kingdom's not far, but we need to scale these cliffs.
Well, then let's look for a way up. This way, Sora. Come on, let's swing across and look for a
Look how Flynn and Goofy are down there, because he just went up the completely wrong way than what they expect.
Nothing's going to stop me from seeing the lantern.
transform! What is it with me and horses?
Blades! Fire!
Donald Meteor, maybe. Okay, that works.
Nice! Blade! So long! Fire!
Pretty bad fight. I actually went a little bit too far. Something I'm not used to doing there. I went slightly too far, so that didn't fully kill.
Back off! Fire!
Nice. That's the second time I've done that today.
Yeah, yeah. Huh, yeah, huh, yeah, 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 huh, yeah, huh, huh. Heal!
Oh, look! I see some birds! This way! Wait! Come back!
Ah, fuck Rapunzel,
I must have
TBH.
startled them.
She's not really that useful for anything.
Huh, huh, yeah, huh, yeah, huh, yeah,
Oh, there they are!
yeah, huh,
Wait!
yeah.
I don't really care if I'm
I've
rooting
never
stuff for her.
seen so many flowers!
Breathtaking.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Like, she helps me get to that one part, I guess, but that's like literally it. Otherwise, she's not really useful for anything. Want to take this outside? No, it's kind of shitty outside right now. I'd rather we
Sure
don't
is
take
a
it
busy
anywhere.
place. Yeah.
Hey, is that a plaza up at the end of the street?
Let's go see.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I bet you there's a lucky.
Casually, I've gotten plat, but I don't think that constitutes fully as 100%, so no. I don't have any interest in doing a 100% speedrun, at least not for a while. Or a platinum speedrun of any kind of degree.
This is so fun! Keep dancing!
Hey,
so
welcome back,
fun.
Fairly, what's up? Not officially not back yet? Oh.
Hey! You got it!
Yo, Crispy, what's up, dude? Thank you for the good luck.
Keep dancing! This is so fun! Keep dancing!
To the boats!
No, I used it on the one that was about to die. Mad.
Fire! Fire! Nice! My shield ready! Blade! Yeah! Blade!
Holy fuck, dude. Fucking whiff city with these fires right now. Then again, if the fire is not whiffing, is it really a fire spell? So, why should I complain? In another universe, the fires always hit their target. But, not in this universe. This Corona's been pretty bad. Probably lost like 45 seconds in this world. To be fair, Reapers 2 is a bullshit fight though, so I don't really care that much, but... Chariot should have gone better for me.
Yeah, yeah, huh, huh, yeah, huh, huh.
I'm very surprised that Dusk got out
Enough
of the way.
already. Get out of our way. Heal.
Thought I misaimed that completely, but the game gave me a little pass.
Yeah, huh, yeah, huh, yeah, huh, yeah, 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 huh, yeah,
Is it just me, or are the Heartless multiplying?
yeah. That can't be good. Hurry. Yeah, 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 yeah. Huh, yeah, huh, yeah, huh, yeah, yeah. Huh,
We're almost there.
yeah, yeah. Huh, huh, yeah, huh, yeah, huh, yeah, yeah, huh, huh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
The tower.
Yeah, huh, yeah, I know. What happened up there? Knock him out.
This has been happening every fucking time today. It's so annoying. Never get the kill anymore. Like, I'm like 0 for 3 on attempts that have done that fight today, and just nothing, so... I don't know what the heck to do. Nothing I do works. I really should practice that fight, because I have not gotten the quick kill on that on any of my fucking runs. I mean, if it only lives with, like, half a bar, it's not a big deal. I can clean that up fine, but it's like... Yes, I have tried ×3 tower, and I'm never fast enough to actually do it in time, so half the fucking things don't even hit. I need to stop being bad and actually learn how to do that. Every time I've tried it, she gives me the fast pattern, and you have to be insanely quick for that to work. And then every time I do the 2 towers, she always gives me the slow pattern, so it's like, what the heck? The game is... The game's, like, sentient and knows, like, exactly what I plan to do, and it's unfair. But double tower has not been killing today, so maybe I should practice triple tower. I don't think double tower works unless you get like the big boy blocks or something. But at the same time, I don't think that's true either, because I'm sure I've gotten it without it. But I don't know.
Strike! Back off! Nice! Back off!
But I have noticed like that double layer of blocks hasn't spawned for me like all day, so that might have something to do with it. I think that's the best segment. Ah, dude. Why is early game so difficult? I've had such great starts today, like up through Twilight Town, and then either Corona or Toy Box just does not fucking work. Like, I got a 24-16 Olympus today, and that was really nice. I think this run is like a 24, like, 30, so... Getting better at OC at least, but it's like... If OC is like the only good part of my early game, that doesn't really mean that much. 24-27. It's pretty good, man, but... I should be farther ahead than this if I had an OC that was that good. Yeah, SGDQ's literally happened. Like, in a week from now, it would have already have been going on for a little while. After this stream, I'll be leaving in 4 days, so that's nuts to think about.
I should check it out.
Yo, Kingdom Heart Master, what's up, man? Thank you for the good luck. I'm doing pretty fantastic, man. Runs could be better, but at the same time, stream has been pretty good, so I can't complain too much. One thing I definitely will look into, though, is practicing Corona, because that world has just been bleh today. Toy Box has been iffy, but that's mostly just the doll split, so the doll can go either way. Like, and aside from, like, the doll segment, Toy Box has been good, and OC and Twilight Town have been pretty decent today, so... If anything, I need to practice Corona, which is actually a little surprising. Because I would think of it as like the most free world in early game, but evidently not tonight, so...
Let's see.
I'll be flying in on Saturday. It'll probably be like midnight on Sunday by the time I'm in the area, something like that. My flight is on Saturday. So that probably means I'm not really gonna be around until like morning/afternoon on Sunday is like the first time people will actually see me at the event. Dang, double first try this run, that's good. I mean, it's the same time I got there last year, so it's not really a big pain. Besides, I'm sure the people, like, because we're not staying at the actual hotel, we're at a place, like, nearby, and... I mean, I suppose I could just get, like, you know, a shuttle to the hotel if like, they weren't ready, but I'd imagine, I probably shouldn't be there before they've situated at the place we're staying at. So it doesn't really matter that much. In that case, though, I could always just hang out with people at the hotel until they were around, so there's no big problem there. I need to make sure I get on a good schedule now.
Who's back in her own room?
I've been waking up kind of late, and that's not good considering when our run is, so... Need to get better at that. And by kind of late, I mean like maybe noontime, like central, so it's not really that bad, but... A little bit later than I'd like to be waking up. I don't know, like, if you guys, like, want to do an all-nighter before, just to make sure we don't, like, you don't sleep through it, I don't have any issues. I'm gonna actually try to get some sleep the night before, though. I don't know if I, like, want to stay over somewhere at the hotel, though, because that way I'm not, like, you know, we don't have to, like, drive all the way the fuck over there. So it might be convenient for people that I'm living with if I, like, maybe stayed at someone's room at the hotel one night. I honestly don't know. I'll figure that out when the time comes.
What? Wonder where Boo's door.
Unless everyone just gets up really early, which, I mean, I guess is possible, but I don't know. Oh, fuck. I hit, like, none of those. Well, not in time, anyway. If I was playing crit, I'd be dead.
Show who the real monsters are. Back off!
Asshole.
Back off! Win!
Should use that Thundara. Wait, what the fuck's alive? Okay. Wow, I did not expect it to be that effective. Alright then. Alright, cool. That's interesting. I got a Thundara and an Arosa in the same thing, so that went by really fast. Blue split? Maybe. Cool. This world, I don't like it though. It's one of my least favorite in the run. Mostly because of this split right here, but I mean, it just hasn't been nice to me like all day, so I'm not looking forward to it. It's a good start though, at the very least.
There's Boo's door! Woohoo! Whoa! Whoa!
Time for the hardest fight in the game. Okay, good. That was close.
School's door should be right around here somewhere.
It's like, honestly, the only really inconsistent part is maybe the second laugh meter fight, but there's also a lot of thinking about how exactly you want to tackle certain fights, depending on how they go down. Like, this world is very reaction heavy to what it gives you, and it's just really hard to think of the best thing to do in the moment. Like, I have a really hard time figuring out what's the best move to make in a lot of the forced fights here, so I end up losing time a lot. Apparently, they build stairs 90 degrees now, because I just did 2 air slides into nothing.
If you find a contraption controlling those things and smash it, that should do the trick.
I see a machine up there in the cage past the stairs.
Yo, Fairly, thank you for the 50 bits, man.
Yeah, well, that was just a warm. The real fun just started. Why won't you just fail already?
It's like the second laugh meter fight and the what's it called? The second fight where there's a bunch of fire everywhere. I don't like those at all. Excuse me. Just fail already. I also hate these fucking frogs, man. Like, more often than not, one of them will be like so fucking close to me that it's not actually possible for me to shot lock both of them in the same thing, and it's really slow. I hate when that happens.
Pretty sure the control panel for this place is upstairs.
Oh my god, that's so bad. Oh, please. Okay, good enough.
I decided to ramp things up a little. This one's a real Alright, I'll give you that. But no more free.
Really dumb fight. No extra wave, that's good. Ah, shit. Not a very good fight, though. At least not so far.
We need to thin out the right.
Nice.
Pretty sloppy second half. But what are you gonna do? I remember when the laughter pin was actually used in this run, and then Square updated it to the point that we don't need to use it anymore.
Factory. It's a total mess.
I know, Mikey, but right now we just have to keep moving.
Start putting that fire out.
Sora, we're gonna need water to put the fire out.
Thunder!
We have spotted additional unidentified flames. Requesting backup. We need help containing the fire. Unidentified life form spotted.
Get up there.
The door vault is
We can drop down from here.
Movement in mid-game is probably something else across the board. Because that's when you have other stuff starting to open up to you, and just the environments adhere well to whatever you're doing, so... It's pretty good. Really, man? That's fun. What else is here? Kinda sloppy. Thankfully, you have a full focus gauge there, so that doesn't really matter that much.
Good to go.
Stream!
The door vault's right through there.
We should work together and find Boo's door.
Thanks for being a body blocker for that. I'm not gonna do Ralph. I don't think it's worth it. Not bad, dude. Ralph hasn't really been my friend today, so I was hesitant to use him either way. It's the first run in a while I haven't lost tremendous time in Monstropolis, so there's that. Yo, Dash, thank you for the 24 months. Holy shit. Hi, Mom. Welcome back to the Mist Continent, and enjoy my emotes you can still use on Twitch for the next 30 days still, Dash. And congrats on your, Kyrie Good Luck Charm badge. Looking beautiful. You have now entered a very elite club of, like, 5 people, maybe. Thank you so much, that's crazy. 2 years. I hope you've been well, Dash. It's been a while. Oh, sweet. That makes me happy. Yeah, I imagined social life was getting pretty occupied. That's why I haven't seen you for a while, so I'm happy to hear that. Okay, that was... I'm surprised I hit the boost there. I was, like, completely outside the zone. If you, refresh, Chief, it should give you the option to share that. I don't know, Twitch is weird sometimes. I don't really know why, some resubs don't give the alert like others do. It's kind of strange.
Do you think the Heartless are after her?
Either way, Chief, welcome back to the Mist Continent, and enjoy my emotes you can use on Twitch for the next 30 days still, my dude. Hope you're doing well tonight.
Sora, why don't you try breaking this chunk of ice?
I should be getting there Saturday night going into Sunday morning, so... most likely, with how the situation was last year, I will be at the hotel, like, Sunday afternoon. Is, like, the first time I should be at the actual event. Because my flight is, Saturday night. Oof. Oh shit, dude! I almost got like fucking like Thor's hammered type shit happening right there. That was something. I mean that wouldn't have killed me, but it would have interrupted my shot lock, and I really didn't want that to happen. So thankfully that didn't happen. You pay me just so I'd say my sub speech again? Hey man, I'll take that. cuisine. Tent. Okay.
Yeah.
Some people sub for the stream, some people sub for the emotes. Or, in this case, people sub for the sub speech. Either of which I'm fine with.
Fireball!
Little bastard. It's a good thing we have the shot lock as a backup, otherwise that Simbastra would be so bad to go for. 3D printer, that's cool. I don't think I've ever 3D printed anything before. Oh, that fucking hit me, dude? That's lame. That's pretty interesting. What's it like to use one of those, or is it literally just like as simple as it seems? Because I have no idea. What's the first thing I'm gonna 3D print? Heh. Nothing. Don't worry about it. Dude, really? Dude, this dude's just running into a fucking wall? Okay, let me put you out of your misery. The flash blinded him. Feels bad.
That spin trick you did should work again.
Yo, Adam, what's up, dude? Thanks for the good luck.
There might be something up there.
Fireball!
I thought that room failed. It's like, dude, if I can't even get the third room to die instantly from Simba's attack, we are so fucked. At least now, I don't have to worry about using, like, another tent, because if I have to, what's it called? If I have to use a shot lock on both of these fights, I'm not gonna have enough, shot lock for the Frost Servants. God damn it, dude. And that's kind of bad. We'll have a slow fight there, so don't have to worry about that now. Well, at least I got the kill on the last two, but because I had to do 2 shot locks, I'm losing some time here. I believe my PB had to do 1 shot lock to clean something up, so it wasn't that bad, but 2 shot locks means I'm losing a little bit of time. I mean, I'm almost a minute ahead though, so a few seconds isn't really a big deal, so it's fine. I'm doing well. I'm doing pretty well today, Adam. I have lost roughly 30 pounds in the last month or so I'm doing pretty well.
Yep, and up climbing too.
We can do it. Come on.
Still have a while to go before I'm happy, but it's good. Da da da, fuck you, we're not listening to this stupid song. I'm actually wearing XL shirts now instead of double XL. Like the one I'm wearing right now is a regular XL and it fits pretty decently.
Close 'em in.
So I've already had to buy a few new shirts.
Incoming. Watch out.
It's so weird that Monstropolis is like pretty much the halfway point. It feels like there's so much more of the game left after Monstropolis, but time-wise, it's like literally the halfway point of the actual game. Dude, Hot Pockets are fucking terrible. My opinion on that has still not changed. If someone said they'd want a Hot Pocket over mac and cheese, I think you're fucking insane.
Oh yeah.
Yo, Albernimos, thank you very much for the host, man.
Oh yeah.
Where is the MM Rando? No Kappa. I will be doing them again after SGDQ. Maybe like once a week, we'll see. Hey Soapy, thanks for the good luck, man. Hello Hardened Tortuga. That's an interesting username, I like it. Yeah, this is my last run of the night, so let's see what happens. It's actually not too bad, but I'm afraid to say that every time because this game is not very nice sometimes, much like any KH game, so. Yeah, or like my fucking game crashes, or my internet goes out, or some dumb shit.
Hey, I'm over this way. Huh?
Yep, that's Olaf's voice.
La 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 la. Fuck you, Olaf. I'm gonna throw you into like the fucking nearest
cozy
oven.
or snug? I'm gonna go with snug.
Well, I think I might have seen Olaf.
Hey man, if they were going for a really fucking annoying character, then they succeeded very well, so. If that was the intent, then good job, but I still don't like it. Do you guys let the Hot Pockets rest a minute? Dude, I thought you just ate them, like, cold. Who has time for that shit?
Me too. We better skedaddle.
I hate when that happens. Just keep moving, forehead.
Warm up.
Gee, nothing ever gets you down, huh, Sora?
Ooh, that was nice. I didn't air slide into the wall climb like that. That was good. And I didn't get the dumb flow motion thing. Speedy.
Oh, right! I love snow!
Movement in this world is so cool. Huh. Funny. It's really good though, TBH.
We're back! Finally!
Yeah, I wonder if Anna...
Who wants fried air? I mean, it is America, so...
Big snowman wasn't too friendly, huh?
But he sure does seem to have some kind of connection to Elsa.
Jump! Okay. That would have sucked if I fell there, and don't do that. Okay. Wee! I'm falling from 500 feet in the air and I'm gonna fucking die when I hit the ground. Wee! Okay. Yeah, this is my last run of the night. I can't imagine doing another run from scratch and being up till 4 in the morning. That's not good. Yo, Lag Infinite, thank you very much for the sub, my dude. Welcome to the Mist Continent, and enjoy my emotes you can use on Twitch for the next 30 days still, my man. Well, just 30 days. I'm too used to resubs tonight, but thank you so much, man. Thank you very much, man. I greatly appreciate that. Yeah, it should be a fun time. I'm surprised to be back in GDQ so soon. Force ring, tent. Yeah. I don't know when's the next time I'll submit anything, though. Because after this, I've done KH1, and I'll be doing 3. I don't really have much else I'd like to submit to GDQ. And 2FM needs a showcase to GDQ again with the new stuff that's been implemented, and there's definitely better people than me for that. Yo, Etchy, thank you very much for the host, man. I might submit stuff to RPG Limit Break next year, but I don't know yet. Have to wait and see. Nevertheless, man, thank you very much for the good luck. And I appreciate the kind words on the sub, of course. Thank you again for the good luck, Etchy. What the heck? Really, man? Well, there goes my lead. Unless I get lucky. No. Wait, what? Hang on a minute. That was insane! What the fuck? How did I not get DM'd? That was crazy. Oh my god, that was so lucky. Holy shit. I've not the words for what just happened. What the fuck just happened? I don't even know. I'll take it, but that was so fucking undeserved. That feeling when the game doesn't work in the best way possible. Yo, H-Town Trail, thanks, man. Yeah, I don't know. I thought he was gonna DM, like, immediately after I saw that, and I was just like, oh. And I was like, oh? And then I was like, what the fuck? I don't get it. Something weird happened with his AI. I have no idea how to describe that. See, the thing that really weirded me out is he did the thing where he attacked my party, and then his positioning was all fucked up, and I didn't know what to make of that. I don't know, dude. We should ask Square Enix, they would obviously know. I'll take it, man. If I can be, like, 45 ahead going into Pirates, that's okay. I should be, like, tied with my PB right now, but I guess the game just didn't feel like doing that. Dude, what the fuck? I'm gonna be talking about that this whole run. That's why speedrunning is exciting, though, because really dumb shit like that will happen, and it's like an emotional fucking roller coaster.
We better get rid of them quick.
Who's shooting at us?
See fire! See,
Here comes some more.
get away, you barnacles!
Dude, if he DM'd with like a sliver of health left, I would have been so fucking depressed.
That's who's
Thank God I
doing
got
this.
away with that.
No one said you could use my kick!
Back off.
Ah, shit. This is kind of awkward. Well, it worked out, that's fine. Well, I could also get destroyed by the second boat fight. I mean, there's still a lot of things that can go wrong, just in general. Like I can easily lose, like, 45 seconds in one particular area if something goes horribly wrong, but
Jack
I'm not
said
gonna
to head
think
for the
that's going to
island straight
happen,
in
because then
front
it's
of
more
us.
likely to happen, so. At Mr. Square Enix. Yo, Fataman, what's up, dude? Yeah, I think that's actually happened to me as well, and I was like, wow, that's really strange that you can actually get frame drops like that. You'd think it'd be purposely made so that you don't have anything conflicting with what the game is initially teaching you, but I guess not. No, I have to be playing Fortnite for Mr. Beast to randomly show up. And so that's probably never going to happen. He's a little too far away. That's so obnoxious when you can see the missiles just barely dissipate right before they hit him. God, why is this fight so trash? Oh, lordy, I'm losing time. Absolutely losing time here. This has been a really bad fight. Dude, I'm at the mercy of fucking Bird Boy. What do you want me to do, man? I can't fucking speed this fight up if he doesn't want to cooperate. He's literally trying to get as far away from me as possible, like, this entire fight, so it's just so fucking slow. I'm already losing time, man. God damn it. He's not even, like, close to dead. Just play good. Okay. Well, see, if I wanted to play good, I would quit the game. That's how you play good, because speedrunning is, something else. Well, I guess the time loss I was supposed to lose at Skull, I'm losing here, so balance it out. So bad, dude. That's this game sometimes, though. 30 seconds, because fuck you. Whether it be one fighting Caribbean or another fighting Caribbean, that just happens. Dude, I pressed L2. This game is now intentionally sabotaging me. Square Enix has hacked my game for the next hour.
It's getting cozy down here. Be careful. Maybe you can throw him away from a distance.
Swimming controls aren't as bad as I think they used to be. I do miss the simplicity of KH1 swimming though. Just a little bit. I don't know, like, every time I kill an enemy, like, and there's just like the, oh, you won the fight thing, I've been so impulsive to try to hit the split key. Need to stop doing that. Yeah, dude, who doesn't want to be reminded of the giant Ursula fight? I mean, I know that some developers... Why was I backwards there? That was weird. Some developers, when big streamers have been playing some games, they actually, like, interact with the game, like, on the opposite side, like, from the programming side, and they actually alter the game a little bit while they're playing it on stream, and it's insane that they can actually do that. That... Tent... or Thundaga, and that's it.
The sea's yours to explore. Don't let this chance sail by, man.
Like, obviously not like this, like not games like this, but I have seen highlights of some bigger streamers playing a game and the developers like trolling them by doing stuff that, or implementing stuff that's not normally supposed to be in the game and making them like die or lose or something like that periodically. Which, you know, because it's a big Twitch chat, you know, everyone's loving that shit. Yeah, it's so weird, man. It's almost like it's a set up chest or something. Who remembers old runs of KH3 where we would just not pick up Ariel? God, what a horrible time.
We make it interesting. Let's try those cannons.
Yeah! This motherfucker actually hit me? Okay.
He's right on our stern.
Goofy, don't say your stupid shit, please. I don't want to hear it. He's gonna say that line like 50 million fucking times now, because he's within like 100 fucking feet of me.
He's right on our stern.
Yeah. It's the price I pay for getting unlucky.
He's right on our stern.
Whippoorwill, mate.
He's right on our stern.
Dude, shut the fuck up.
That's it. Don't let up now.
Go, go, go. He's right on our stern.
What do you mean, still?
Let's do this. I can't look.
I named this dumb because the second boat fight is really dumb, and I figured if I'm gonna name one fight dumb, I'll name the other fight dumb. Hey, Mist, he's right on our stern. Sounds kind of kinky. So stupid that they're both on the back like that. Dude, he's like in fucking New Mexico. Come back. Luxord, please.
I call wins. We got him now. It ends here. Woohoo!
A bit much, eh?
Nah, I think it's fine. Don't worry about it, Jack.
Let's do this.
Kaboom! I am a pirate.
Defense.
Hey, I got Mirage stuff. That's exactly what I want. I don't want Fyraga or Thundaga. I want Thundaza. I want
Back off. Yeah.
What a mess.
Strike. Back off. Nice. Back off. Back off. Yeah.
Man, I'm red, dude. That's such a shame. I lost so much time in this fucking world. You know, the main reason I lost time there was because A, those boats spawned so fucking far away and the weak spot was on the opposite side, and B, I got Mirage stuff
Nice.
instead of a Fyraga, so that didn't help me either. If I got that Fyraga, I think I would have had more MP, which means I would have had a little bit of a faster fight, so it wouldn't have been that bad.
Back off.
Game is lame.
Here goes. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Back off. Come on. Bring it in.
I bet you that's nearly enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ready? Here goes. Oh.
I mean, I didn't pay attention to fucking anything anyone said. Like, after the Luigi reveal, everyone was like, dude, it was so obvious. Because of all of these hints that was hinting towards it. It was so obvious, man. And I'm just like, yeah, okay. Anyway. It's really easy to say something was obvious when it's now a public known fact, I suppose. I don't know. Like, if someone claimed that prior to 3 coming out, then I'd say fine, maybe it was that obvious, but I did not hear anyone mentioning about it. Yeah, that's what I mean, like, makes sense, like, that's the logical thing I think would come from that. I just never really put 1 and 1 together, because I really didn't look into Brig or Zigbar as a character that much, but interesting reveal. This is also the same person that didn't know that you were supposed to use the giant red ball to free Go-Go on the first playthrough when they failed the Big Hero 6 saving quest. So take my words as you will. We were talking about Demix being mom earlier, and we really don't want it to be true. I suppose it would make sense in a way, because mom would want to be the one no one really wants to suspect of anything, but I don't know.
Don't let him get...
Like, if you just had, like, a wild shot and said Demix's mom, just, like, with no major
Go from
context,
car to car!
Back off!
most people probably wouldn't even think that initially.
Back off! Nice! Take this!
That's the big plot hole with that theory, is that there is entries and secret reports that talk about Mom not returning yet. And if that's the case, then how can Demix be Master of Masters if the Master of Masters hasn't fully come back yet? It sounds like they're playing out Master of Masters to be a completely different character from everything. Like, how about that? Maybe Mom is, like, actually an original character and isn't a fucking incarnation of an already existing character. That'd be, like, the first time ever that's ever happened, but I mean, maybe.
Shall we?
I think I've heard other interesting theories, like Kyrie's grandmother is Ava, or something. Although that wouldn't really quite make sense, but because Kyrie's grandmother's never actually given a name, and she seems to know a lot about the history of the Keyblade War, I don't know. I think that's just like one thing I saw one time, I didn't really know what to think of it. Like, if that actually did end up happening, that would be logical. So, I mean, I guess that's not like the most far-fetched thing I heard, but I don't know. It'd be weird how they tie that together if that was actually the case. I did not go far enough at all with that. It's okay.
But you can handle it. Just improvise.
Ah, fuck. I am fucking terrible. Man, aside from that one slip-up, that was good. Would you accept it if your future child ends up playing Fortnite? As long as he understands there's other video games that exist besides Fortnite, I wouldn't really care, because I almost caved and played it myself. Hey, Risetsu, thank you for the good luck, man. I gendered my future kid. Sorry, I'm a boomer.
Sora.
That's actually really interesting when you phrase it like that, because she would fit the thing with being old, just like the other two.
Back off! Back off! Back off! Nice! Strike!
There is something about her grandmother, though, that just seems a little bit mysterious. Because, like, if that... How does she know so much about that? Unless it's literally just a story passed down from other people? I don't fucking know. That'd be interesting if she was actually brought back to be kind of relevant at some point, because Kyrie's grandmother's been MIA since, like, BBS and KH1. How did Kairi get to Destiny Islands? Because she... It was like Radiant Garden got... It's kind of like how Sora got to Traverse Town, I think. Because Radiant Garden fell to darkness 9 years before KH1. So I would imagine it's along those lines. If you throw an Ether or a Baymax, it throws you an Ether, you can do that, but locking on can be kind of finicky, so I try to do it, but I'm not always successful with it, but it's faster than air stepping and doing another hit there. Yeah, Kaya Rune, I think, showed it to me. I thought that was really interesting.
Wasabi, can you hear me? Improvise.
I love you just like interrupt Hero's speech when you move fast enough here.
Cool. Good luck. Wasabi.
Honey Lemon.
Hey, Sora? I think I'm stuck. You can find residue from my chem balls. If you hit it with fire or electricity, it might trigger a chain reaction.
Is world record still possible? Probably not.
Honey Lemon. I'm glad you're safe.
I'd have to play like actually perfectly for the rest of this run, and even then, probably not.
Fred, you okay?
After that Caribbean one, it was pretty much off the table. I'm not like fixating for a record anyway, but in case you're curious, I'm pretty sure it's not gonna happen. I'm more focused on just getting an improvement. If I get record, that'd be really neato, but it's never my main focus when I run anything. Please get on the red ball. I was almost late there. I'm just happy I have the time that I do have. I've improved quite a lot in the last month or so. I really need to practice Corona though, before I do another stream tomorrow. Just find a new skip. Abilities, Galvanizer, that. Magic Boost, Tent, and Firaga. KH2 is on my mind for after GDQ, yeah, but the first thing I want to do is do a trifecta run of 1, 2, and 3, and then I think I'll focus on KH2 after that. I mean, I have as much experience with KH1 as I do, and I mean, I've also relearned 3 for SGDQ, so the only thing I'd really have to do for a trifecta is relearn 2FM.
Okay.
Yo, Final Form Gaming, thank you very much for the host, dude. And then after I do stuff with KH2 that I'm happy with, I'll probably get back into running KH1, but I just want to take a break from KH1 for the time being. But when I actually go back to it, I'll be like super serious about it. But running Proud in that game really desensitized me a little bit, and I just don't really feel like touching it now. Mostly because I have PTSD from Snap Route on Proud, which is probably the inferior route at this point. Yo, Final Form, what's up, dude? Like, it might have equally as much potential as Sword, but it's way too much frustration compared to Sword. It's also a lot easier to die towards the end of the game, so... Oh, dude, you finished the 2FM beginner run? Congrats. I plan to run that within a few months from now, so that's cool, maybe even sooner. Trifecta JJ would probably be along the lines of 20 hours, around there, something like that. So I mean, I think it would be technically be doable, but it's like, who actually wants to do that? 520? Hey man, at least you have a starting point. That's the most important thing whenever you're speedrunning anything. Because after you do your first run, you can learn what you need to have worked on. Well, I know Biz did a plaid run in like a little under 12 hours, and I imagine there's several things you probably wouldn't have to do for a Gummy Phone. I mean, I don't know it too well, so I shouldn't assume that, but... I can't imagine it taking any longer than how a normal plaid run would be. Yeah, someone should try Platinum Trifecta if they, like, don't sleep for a living. That's like a fucking 30-plus hour category. Hey, JP. How's it going, man? Just getting ready for bed? Yeah, I'll probably be getting ready for bed in about an hour from now, too. It's gonna be a little past 2 by the time I finish this run, so don't want to stay up too much later than that. I know there's like Bait and Kaitos 100%, which takes like 3 weeks total, like real time to actually complete. It's actually kind of hilarious that we can name the longest speed game currently.
Let's sail for Shipwreck Cove.
Like if anyone actually asks what's the longest speed game, there's like a legitimate answer to that, or like longest speedrun category.
Look at those clouds!
That must be Shipwreck Cove, the place that Jack told us about.
Oh no, he does sleep, but like there's a thing where you have to wait like 2 weeks in game time. I think it's like 2 weeks actually. You have to wait 2 weeks in game time, or like in real time. Like after 2 weeks of in-game time, like however many hours that is, then you get an item to spawn in. So it's mostly just really? Oh no, not the big boy. Punk ass. My ship is too weak. Yeah, it's the beginning of the end. I'm probably already losing time just from those two things happening.
Get him!
Well, I'm gonna have no charge going into this next fight, so that's wonderful. All good, Final Form. Take care. Thank you for the good luck. That means I'm gonna have to kill a few extra sails by comparison to what I normally do. Unless I get another spawn like right here, which would be nice. Probably not going to. Because that guy took like 5 years to fucking fade out. Fuck, dude. This is probably gonna be really messy. A little bit more, come on.
Take this.
Yeah, those ships are way too fucking spread out, my dude.
Take this.
What should I do here?
Get him. Let's do this.
This is a complete mess. They're just
Here we
completely
go.
separated. My only hope is, this Wind Chasers kills both of them.
Let's do this.
Otherwise, we might have a problem here. Okay, fine, whatever. Honestly, like, this is not good, but I mean, it's better than what it could have been, so whatever. I did the best I could under those circumstances, it's fine.
Cannons. Let's do this.
Dude, okay. If he fucking got away from me, I would have been fucking livid. Okay. That kind of sucked, but at the same time, like I said a minute ago, that could have been worse. So whatever. I thought P5, like New Game Plus or something, was like 14 hours, something like that. If I get DM'd by Davy Jones, though, we have a problem. Or more specifically, I have a problem, so hopefully I get the DM skip. DMless Davy Jones would make up for that really dumb fight. Too early. If I waited like literally a split second longer, that would have been fine.
Take this. Cannons.
I'm a little surprised that hit. I thought it was a bit short.
Get him. Take this. Take this. I call flames. Get him. Get him. Cannons. Take this. Hear my call. Keep going, Sora.
Not bad. Okay, here comes Mr. Fuckboy. I can do plus 15 seconds, that's fine. Oh, at best, not bad. If I have a good ending, I can PB this, that's okay. This run could honestly be something like a 42 if it had like a really good endgame, but I'll just settle for a 43 if I can get that.
Come on,
Fucking, dude, like, the goddamn giant ship ruined my boat 2 fight, because I didn't have the proper build-up, and that was just so awkward.
Take this! Fire! Gotcha! Gotcha! Yes! Ouch! Yeah! Sorry!
I swear, dude, every time I practice this fight, I never get this, and then every time I've had a run... Every time I've had a run that has a good Caribbean, I never get a good fight here, and it pisses me off. I don't really understand that fight, evidently. It just doesn't fucking work when it's supposed to. Either that or I'm, like, over-damaging it somehow, but I don't know how that's possible. It's a shame, dude. I could have saved so much more time there. I'm not sure how it's specifically applied, but I know that there's like royalty-free music I think you have to play if you're like one of those art streams. Instead of just having like the typical songs that people used to have. I actually don't really know how, like, what the ins and outs of that are, because I don't usually play music on stream outside of the game audio. My day's been pretty good, yo. Today was pretty beautiful out, got a walk in, was pretty fun. I can feel the difference in how I feel when I go for walks now. Like, I'm actually more energetic and I can actually do way more than I used to, so makes me happy.
You wish! Give it up! Take this!
Fuck you, dude.
Destroy!
Like, it's like the game fucking knows or some shit. Because, like, it literally in any other circumstance, okay? Hear me out. I purposely did not go to attack him because I knew he was going to do his, like, Firaga thing. But what the fuck happens when I wait the one time I'm not aggressive? He just does a thing where he backs up, I go for the aggression, and then he does the fucking Firaga. Actually fucking incredible, dude. It's like the game, like I can't win no matter what happens. It's so bullshit. Unless that's just literally how he's designed. Like the moment you start being aggressive, he just shoots the fire. But that's such a dick way to program that fight. Well, the in-betweener fights of Keyblade Graveyard and Caribbean were pretty bad, so I'm hoping this next part's better. Can't wait to play as Roxas in the Remind DLC, and he does absolutely fuck all compared to what his AI does. Should be fun.
Wow! Look at all that new space to explore!
Yo, Hotshot, what's up, dude? Hello again. Caught me towards the tail end of my stream. I'll be done in about 30 minutes from now. Or potentially less, but let's hope that doesn't happen. Oh, come on. What? Oh no, this is not good. Get down there.
Let's see.
My other fucking boost got eaten. I'm mad, dude. Like, as soon as I went to boost for the last time there, I got hit, so rip that. Not bad. Not, like, really good, but I mean, if it's, like, around 55, that's decent. I want to be around 50, though, for an ideal fight. Yo, Jimmy, what's up? Thank you, man. Just got off work? Nice. Make her look like a snack. Send her to the bistro. Are you implying that robots can't look good?
Back off! Take this! Back off! Back off! Yeah! Yeah! Take this!
Could have picked a better spot to use. Oh, what? Wow, I didn't have to use Meow out the last time. That's cool. Wow, I've never had it pop that early before. That was good. Holy shit, that was early. I guess my Thundagas were really good then. Holy shit. The train is early. Yo, Damo, what's going on, man? Have you been, dude? KH1 Shadows. Yeah, kind of. Not gonna lie. How's runs? This run I'm on is not too bad. We still have a little bit of ways to go, though, but this is the first run I have had that could actually PB ever since my last PB, so like this late into the run, so I'm hoping it finishes off pretty well. Hey, Pure Noob, how you doing, man? Have a good night, Pure Noob. Interesting. Are you doing KH3 at SGDQ? I'll be doing it alongside Ninten and Crispy. We're doing a 3-way co-op run. I'm taking early game, which is up through King of Toys. Crispy is taking mid game, which is up through the first Caribbean visit, and then Ninten is taking late game, which is San Fran to the end. San Fran to the end. I couldn't do all that in one breath.
These must be pieces of me. Yeah.
No, I didn't get the air slide. Not the best pre-collection. I remember seeing a Twitter post that someone retweeted that said you're stuck in the video game universe of whatever your birthday is, and October was the universe. I was like, fuck yeah, dude, let's go. I get to be in the universe of my favorite game.
There's no time to waste. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
If I was stuck in the Kingdom Hearts universe, I would be very depressed. Zelda universe, though, that's pretty cool. Missed a clone.
Almost there.
This last platform is so awkward, dude. Like, I can never do this part fast. Frustrating.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Sloppy. Never, I think I played like the original Dragon Warrior on NES, but I never really got far into it, and I think that's like the extent of Dragon Quest to me. Hype for Breath of the Wild 2? Absolutely. That's definitely going to be something I pick up once it comes out. It's weird not seeing me first for a KH title. I'm currently, like, the second place guy. I'm second place in 1, and I'm second place in 3. I'm a little bit off the map when it comes to 2, but I used to be second place in 2 as well. Like, second place Stevens. Thank you for the good luck, Lars. Not bad. If I have a good Keyblade graveyard, I can PB, so hoping for the best.
Back off! Back off! Back off! Yeah! Take this! Back off! Sora! We can't let him get away! Back off! Nice! Thunder!
Is it actually placed at the end of the timeline? That would make sense, because Zora's and Rito's like coexist, which it's like the only Zelda game where that happens. So that's actually pretty interesting, if that's the case. It's the only Zelda game to have that occurrence, so if it's at the end of the timeline, that would make more sense.
Back off! Thunder!
I'd rather not answer that H-Town troll.
Hold still!
If you would, respect that. Sorry if, you're disappointed when I say that, though. I live in the northeast of the US, but I'm not going to specify any more than that.
Back off! Back off! Strike! Enough!
You know, I went to go buy some new clothes, like, last week, because A, I'm down a shirt size, and B, I'd like a little bit better attire for GDQ.
In shadows.
And I remember talking to one of the... because I went to, like, 2 or 3 stores to find, like, just stuff that I enjoyed. I only bought a few things from, like, each store. And I actually, like, I actually told the cashier lady that I was going on a trip, like, pretty soon, and is like, oh, where are you heading? To Minnesota. And I was like, oh, wow, that's cool, you're going down south, that's neat. And I just kind of had to sit there and be like, yeah, it's pretty cool, even though I wanted to, like, laugh.
Portal the shadows
Because, like, I guess someone doesn't know their geography. Minnesota's not a southern state, but I guess... Maybe she misheard Mississippi or something. That's like the only thing I can think of, but it's just like, the fuck.
Later. Back off. Back off.
Damn, I've been live for 8 fucking hours today. Holy shit.
We ought to search every portal the shadows control.
Geography is not my strong suit either, though, so I really shouldn't laugh at that.
Back off. Back off. Hey, stop!
It's weird to think, because I've only done 2 full runs today, but I know I had a hard time getting a run out of early game, just because dumb shit kept happening. Did I consume 32 ounces of water? I think I've consumed like maybe 16. But that's okay. Don't worry about that, I'm not gonna die. At least I hope not, that'd be shitty.
Back off! Back off!
I die like right before I get another improvement that I've been looking for.
Gotcha!
Yeah, because that's saying that's like literally an entire liter, and I definitely have not drank my entire water bottle, which is 1 liter, so don't tell Hydration Bot.
Let's go after them.
Yeah. Yeah.
We've got to go too.
Yeah. Huh. Huh. Yeah.
Chug the rest before it notices. I don't. There's like no downtime though. Well, there is like one thing of downtime, but that's like literally it. Nice.
What is this?
Light of the past. Or light of the lost bitrate. Either or.
All right. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. Ha. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Ha. Ha. Yeah. Yeah. Ha. Hmm. Ha. Yeah. Hmm. Ha. Yeah.
Who got first? Templeton has a 2:10:28 currently. He beat my time by about 20 seconds. He's going for a 2:09 right now, and I hope he gets it. How good is Nino Kuni 2? Never played either of them, so I have no idea.
We're almost finished. And now. Ah!
Getting kind of nervous, but I'm just trying not to think about it too much. Like, it's actually settling in that I could get, like, a fucking... 243 if I don't fuck up, so I really want that.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I guess I need to get through the door before it closes.
No breaking couches at this year's GDQ, please? Hey, man. We'll see what happens. Maybe this year I'll actually be responsible for that.
Fire! Yeah! Take this! Storm!
Whoa! That dude just like fucking melted. That was something else.
Let's make it interesting. Start dancing.
That was really fast.
This is your power.
Yeah, yeah. Huh. Yeah, yeah.
We actually kind of ran into a little bit of a snag because we're only allowed 4 microphones. And we're not 100% sure how we want to like divide up things right now, but maybe, we'll see. Let's go. Where is this nerd at? Okay. What happens in the event of a world record in the co-op? Well, then it'll be co-op world record.
This is your heart.
The sun's going down. Nice. Yeah. So these panels in the floor are switches for the doors.
Rap God.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not so good movement though. Not the movement god, but rap god.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, Marvelous, what's up? Thank you very much for the good luck.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Well, I don't think you said good luck, but I hope you're doing well either way.
The moon shines down.
Yeah.
Get away.
Fire! Fire! Yeah. Nice.
Get away.
So long.
I call on the moon's pale light.
Just stop! Cheese!
Nintendo's Keyblade Graveyard.
Get ready! Blade!
Get away.
Fire! Nice!
Still haven't achieved our goal.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm not used to seeing you around this time. It's cool to have you there. Or have you here. I can't English. Hope you're doing okay.
Yeah. Give it up! Blade! So long! Storm! Fire!
Dark times ahead.
You need the rest of them.
Yes, Xehanort's is very hard on crit.
Dark times ahead.
Wow.
That first fight was so fast, so I saved a lot of time
already?
there. I want full MP.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm ready for GDQ. I just wanted one more improvement before the event, and hopefully in about 7 minutes, I'll have that. Still have the scary fights left though, so gotta focus. When's the event? June 23rd through the 30th. The KH3 run is on June 27th. I'll be leaving for SGDQ on the 22nd.
More, you say?
Damn it! Of course you would do that. Well, that sucks. Well, I'm losing some time here.
How the wielders weep for you.
I had a feeling that was gonna happen, but I didn't want to let up.
All begins and ends in darkness.
Whatever. Are you ready? Yeah.
More, you say?
Well, that's unfortunate. Gotta kill Zemnis right away.
No more. Surrender to it.
Really, that actually killed me.
What am I feeling?
Thankfully, shouldn't be too much time loss.
Fall before these broken keys.
Nice.
All begins and ends in darkness.
Return to darkness.
8 seconds, whatever, man.
Darkness.
Did I PB? I'll get back to you in like 5 minutes. I don't know yet. Yeah, the young Xehanort loves to body block Zemnis, so that's kind of annoying.
Xehanort has to be somewhere in town.
No, I haven't PB today.
Back off! Back off! Storm!
I think not.
Nice.
Come on.
Fire! Gimme!
Pretty slow. I got pretty much the worst opening for that, so that was kind of unfortunate, but what are you gonna do?
Back off!
Do you think you have won? Be gone! Come, be gone! Taste defeat.
Fuck yes, 308 and a 243. Thank God, dude. I am pretty happy with this time now. I think now I'm just gonna focus on early game. I wanted one more improvement and that's what I got, so I'll take that. Whew, I was shaking, dude. I was shaking quite a lot, but I got through it. Yeah, pretty decent run. A few dumb spots. This had like the world's most insane skull fights, so that's neato, but I lost a lot of time in Caribbean. I cannot believe that this run got DM-less skull. It really should have died there, but yeah. Ah, I'm so happy. Am I gonna run 1FM after GDQ? I'm gonna focus on 2FM. I'm gonna be doing some more 1FM regardless though, because there's a few marathon type things coming up after GDQ, and I also want to do a trifecta run of 1, 2, and 3. So I will be doing some KH1, but my main focus is going to be KH2.
Eat my dick!
Fuck yeah. That feels really good. I'm glad I got one more improvement. That's all I cared about was one more decent improvement, and I got that, so now, regardless of what happens, I can be happy. Beginner mode, critical mode, gold crown, stuff like that. I'm not gonna touch level 1 though, because level 1 in 2FM gives me like a fucking aneurysm in a speedrun format, so I don't want to do that. Done. What about reclaiming my event crit record? I think I'll pass on that. Alright. Show me the time! I'd like to see what we got. 2 more streams until GDQ, Davey. I'll be streaming tomorrow and streaming on Thursday, and that's gonna be it. 2:43:14. Fuck yeah. Oh, that feels so good. You know, if I had just like maybe 1 or 2 better splits, maybe even could have been a 42, but I'm not gonna complain about that. Damn.